We're gonna try different types of teas. JT. Tea is for old people. It's midday right now. I'm drinking a black tea. I love tea. This tea is a little bit too dark for me. I'm not really a big coffee drinker, but I absolutely love tea. The best tea that I've had so far. Making tea, drinking tea always, all different types of teas. A white tea is really one of the rarest kind of teas. So like I said, this tea journey is gonna be crazy.
My crew, hey, short for wave. Pop it, sippin' acorn, rich nigga on A1, baby, blacker than acorn, baby, butter pecan.
What's up, everybody? It's JT here, and like I mentioned, like I promised to y'all, I want to bring y'all something new, something that was a little bit more personal. You know, if you guys watched, if you haven't, go ahead and look at our New Year's Eve resolution, our New Year's resolution video. But one thing that I wanted to do was to get a little bit more personal with y'all and share some more things that I like to do. So for all you guys who don't know, I love tea. One, tea has medicinal, tea has relaxing, tea has beneficial and nutritional benefits as well. I'm not really a big coffee drinker, but I absolutely love tea. So I want to start a series with you guys called JT, but emphasis on the tea. TEA. I couldn't think of any better place to start than one of the tea capitals of the world, which is London, literally London. So yes, we're here in London to pop off the JT series. Now, we won't always be somewhere extravagant as London, but tea is always a place of comfort, a place where you can just come and you can relax, you can enjoy the flavors, the notes, and I'll always highlight for you guys the tea. I'll always highlight what I'm drinking to bring you guys on the journey and to help build up your tea knowledge as well. So right now we are at the Lanesborough Hotel inside of the Bridgerton, I believe, tea spot. I couldn't think of any better place to pop it off. And actually one cool thing, they started off with a glass of rosé champagne. Smells delicious. That's super smooth. As far as topics, we'll talk about anything you guys want to talk about, anything that's on my mind, as well as wherever we're at. But I'm always going to give an emphasis, like I mentioned, of the actual tea. I just want to bring tea in a better light. I know people are like, okay, I'll drink coffee. You know, tea is for old people. You may call me an old head, you may not. But at the end of the day, like I said, tea is beneficial from, you know, medicinal to nutritional to like holistically, like tea is top tier. So today we're getting started with the first episode of the JT series in Lanesborough in London. Popping this thing off. First episode in this series, we're at the Lanesborough Hotel in London, and they actually have a Bridgerton theme. So I don't know if you guys seen the show Bridgerton. I know Ayana watches it a bunch, but let's get down to the tea. So the tea that we are having today is basically it's their Bridgerton tea, and what it is it's a floral black tea with sweet tones of, you know, fruit, rose petal. They said, let's take a taste. I know y'all can see that. So what I will say is, off the first taste, you know, not taking a second one, so a breakfast tea. It's like a black tea. It's almost like the opposite version of coffee, but they're almost like 1A, 1B. So a black coffee or a black tea, you want that energy immediately. You want it quickly. Like, let's say you wake up late for work or something like that. You drink a black coffee. Like, I just need the caffeine. Same thing with a breakfast or a black tea. A black tea, the caffeine hits within 20 minutes. But I will say, off the first taste, it tastes like a black tea as far as that smoky, strong kind of flavor. But then as you finish taking a drink of the tea, on the back end of it, you have those notes. To me, it kind of tasted like blackberry a little bit in the background. Blackberry, raspberry, and everybody's taste buds are different. So you'll have different tastes. Everyone will say, oh, this tastes like blueberry. This tastes like this. At the end of the day, you can't say, hey, it doesn't taste like that, because everyone has different taste buds. But I will say that right now, this tastes like I get that strong black tea flavor, but I'm tasting like blackberry. It's midday right now. I'm drinking a black tea. Only time I ever drink a black tea, let's say I'm doing like a marketing appearance and they're like, do you want any water? Do you have any tea? It's the first question I'm asking. Do you have any tea? And they're like, yeah, sure. And usually they don't make the tea. Usually they're like, hey, okay, here, right over there at our coffee station, we got coffee tea. And I'll look and I'll grab a breakfast tea, like a black tea, because caffeine's hitting in 20 minutes. I'm up, I'm alert, I'm awake. But my favorite type of tea as of now, non-herbal. So herbal teas now, you get a herbal tea, sometimes that's a mixture of different flavors and spices. But right now, I mean, green tea is always going to hit. But I really just want to focus on this flavor right here. Really, because I don't think there's another way to start this series off. Like I mentioned, we'll talk about a bunch of different things on this series. I want to talk about anything, but I kind of want this to be guided by y'all, which is why I went so grand for the first episode. I'm like, okay, if the emphasis is always the tea, because at the end of the day, I want to educate you guys a little bit on tea. So if that's always going to be the emphasis, then I always want to let you guys know about the tea, what I think about that type of tea. But also, I want y'all to learn with me. So I'm going to start learning all different types of teas. I know a few types of teas already, but I'm actually going to start learning what goes with what may be the best, like as for me. So there are different things that you guys can do. As of now, the best tea that I've had so far has always been via tea leaves. So not tea bag. Not to say that tea bags are bad. There may be other tea bags and other brands that are better or that do taste really good, but the teas that have the best smell, like you can just kind of smell it, you can taste it, you can taste all the flavors, they're usually made with tea leaves. So you have the water, boiling water, you put the tea leaves inside, and the best way to describe it is like a strainer. So there's something that you pour the water through after you let it steep. It's called steeping. So letting the tea leaves or tea bags, whatever you want to call it, sit inside a body of water, it's called steeping. So usually let it steep for like 3 minutes. But the strainer is then to catch any of the tea leaves that may fall through. That has been the best flavored tea I've ever had. But I'm not gonna lie, this tea right here, yeah, like I said, this tea, I definitely get some of the fruity notes. It's a little bit too dark for me. This tea is a little bit too dark for me. I like anything like sweet. I like things on a lighter end. But y'all know I had to put it on for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know I got my shades. I just wanted to do it right for y'all the first time. Like I said, we not always gonna be somewhere extravagant. We may be in Indy. We may be in a hotel before the game, and I'm just giving y'all my thoughts before the game. We're gonna try different types of teas. But so far as being in London, one thing, they have no trash cans. Like they may have some trash cans here or there, but when you find a trash can, throw it in the trash ASAP, because you're not gonna find another one for like miles. Like you're not gonna find another one for miles. And then when you do get there, split. One is litter, and one is just like plastics and cardboard and all that other stuff. Streets are very, very clean. I will say that there's not a lot of trash in the streets. As of now, for this first one, I'm gonna just use this tea as a basis. So from now on, whenever I'm drinking tea, I mean, London is the tea. I think London may be one of the tea capitals of the world. So I'm gonna say this tea right now, I'm gonna just say this is the standard. This is the bar. It's a good tea. I feel as though it's a little bit darker than what I want, even though it's a breakfast tea. One thing they do, all right, I didn't even mean to say do, but one thing that they do in London, there it is. One thing that they do in London is sometimes they put like this is what our guy told us the other day, a sploosh. Not somebody saying a splash, a swig, a little bit. They put a sploosh of milk inside of their tea, and it makes it a little bit like creamy. But for me, I haven't tried it yet. Just for me, tea is like, I just want fresh water and fresh herbs. Like that's tea to me. I know y'all seen Avatar, The Last Airbender, Uncle Iroh, like making tea, drinking tea always. Like tea is just a way to pass time. You can connect with someone over tea. You can drink tea while you're alone reading a book. You can just drink tea because you're thirsty. You can drink tea because you're sick. So I think that's why I like tea. Like you could drink tea if you need to go to sleep, you need to relax. So it's like a natural medicine. They've been using tea for thousands and thousands of years. But anyway, back to London. Being in London, almost like a New York mixed with the Midwest, because New York, they got the hustle and bustle. They are also nice. So, you know, people are like, oh, excuse me. Yep, thank you. Oh, would you like me to direct you? Oh, I'll walk you here. So I will say it's like a New York mixed with the Midwest kind of vibe, but also like the old, at least where we at right now, like the old proper version. And I will say a lot of they chairs, like I'm sitting back right here, which is crazy, but a lot of they chairs force you to like have good posture, which is good. But if you're not used to that core, you like, that core is low-key rumbling. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try a different type of tea. Like I said, this breakfast black tea, I definitely tasted some of the sweet notes, but I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna swap out the tea. Now y'all lucky, like I said, this is the first episode. You made it this far, I need you to like, I need you to comment, I need you to subscribe, and I need you to hit that notifications button, because I know a lot of you are gonna really be looking forward to a lot of these JT times. So make sure you don't miss another video. You hit that notification button, but definitely give this thing a thumbs up if you like, yo, JT, keep doing this. We think this will be really good. We can't wait to see what you have, your ideas that you bring. Please give a thumbs up. That'll be a huge thing for this series. It'll let me know how y'all gauge it. If y'all messing with it, if y'all like JT, stay with the vlogs, 10 out of 10. So y'all let me know. But we're gonna head to the next tea, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm actually excited about this one because we are trying the white choco chili tea, which is a white Chinese tea. And if y'all don't know what a white Chinese tea, it's a white tea, but it's a Chinese kind of tea. But if you don't know, a white tea is really one of the rarest kind of teas that you can get. So basically a white tea, you know how we talked about the tea leaves before prior? A white tea is where they take some of the youngest leaves and use that to create a light, airy kind of taste. Low key, when I say we really popped this series off crazy, like we drinking, this is one of them ones. So as you guys can see the color, and when he was pouring it, it looked like water until more and more got in, and then it started taking that yellow kind of undertone. But I'm about to take the first taste. That's the only thing I can do. First time trying a white tea, but especially my first time trying a Chinese white choco chili. Okay, all right, so here's my little synopsis. This tea really tastes like if you have hot chocolate or like a white mocha, and you know how when you take that first initial sip, you taste the chocolate flavor, and then with hot chocolate being like kind of sometimes milk-based, you kind of taste the depth of it because milk is a little bit stronger of a flavor. With this tea, you kind of almost just get that first initial flavor of like white mocha, white chocolate, and then I don't want to say it disappears, but there's no like, it's no depth. To me, it's almost like maybe like a white wine. Like a white wine is usually lighter than a solid, heavy red wine. So I'm not gonna lie, this is something new. Next time I want to try a white tea, maybe with a bit of a more fruit flavor. It probably would almost taste like a juice. I think I may want to try something with more like a fruit tone to it, but the white choco chili is really good. It's light. I think it was great to follow up with that after the dark kind of heavy tone of the black tea, like the breakfast, the black tea. So I think that was really nice. I'm telling y'all, this might not be every time. Like I said, we are in London and one of the tea capitals of the world. So just being able to give y'all experience like this, I know there's probably little sounds in the back. Most of the time I really would try to do it in a place that's a little like secluded in a sense with not as much noise, but you can't really get better than this. Like I said, we in London, tea capital of the world. Really another thing they gave us here too, which is actually crazy, they gave us scones as well. And the scones is actually really sweet. These things taste like, I don't know if you've ever been to Texas Roadhouse, these joints taste like that, but like better. Or if you've seen our Anguilla video, if you haven't, go back and check out my Anguilla video, Johnny Cakes. Kind of tastes like Johnny Cake. Everywhere in London, people pretty much walk. I will say, like, to get here, I think I walked like 30 minutes from my hotel to where this was at, but really walked through Hyde Park, which is, you know, one of the famous parks in London. Walked through there. I mean, beautiful park. Everybody was sitting on the ground. For all my Wisco folk out there, really looked like Bascom Hill a little bit, with everybody on the lawn, chilling out, kicking back. A lot of people have left now, so I don't know if tea time almost over or if they just like, man, these folks been here for too long. We about to kick these boys out. But at the end of the day, I'm excited that I got to start my first episode of this JayTea series here in London. I'm already learning about a ton of tea. Next step, of course, I have to go and get a really good tea set. I know people use regular teapots, but I think if you get a really good tea set and something, I think I was talking to one of the workers, think about the material that the tea set is made of helps with how it steeps. So like certain materials, the steam of when you put the tea leaves in and the boiling water's in there, it can kind of absorb into the actual teapot, you know, depending on the material. Certain materials, I guess, are like steam resistant, so it makes the tea hotter, it helps infuse the flavors more. So like I said, this tea journey is gonna be crazy. London, the weather has been really great. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be gloomy, dark, and everyone's like, oh, you guys caught the best weather. Like last week, it was just raining, gloomy, like blah. So I'm like, you already know what it is. You know we always come right on time, no games. I will say this though too, tea will make you go use the bathroom. Like, I'm like, dang, I had to go and pee like 20 minutes after, or like maybe 15 minutes after I went and got some of this tea. I'm like, why am I using the bathroom so much? But I think it's because the tea go right through you. It's clear. The white choco chili tea, I will say, compared to the Bridgerton tea with the black tea with fruit tones, I'm putting this one over that. And not just because, oh, it's a rare, you know, white tea is rare, and you know, they got young tea leaves. I'm like, no, there may be a flavor better than this. Like I said, I do like herbal teas, so stuff like hibiscus scent, fruity flavors like that. But like I said, this is just the first episode of Tea Time. Y'all let me know what y'all want, what y'all like. What I'm really gonna do is I'm actually gonna have a bite of this scone, because at the end of the day, this scone definitely hit. It's like sweet bread, really better than the rolls at Texas Roadhouse, which is crazy. That scone actually hit with the white choco chili. I will say they was in here really straight drip down, like people got on button up. I mean, y'all know we in London, so you know they gonna come with that drip on, but are they Sunday's best? Like they was going to church. You guys may be asking, okay, what are the purposes of the white tea? So I will say this one is more of a kind of, I won't say flavorful tea because it is, but it's almost more as if you were going to get a drink. Like this white tea, this white choco chili tea, it's almost as if you were just going out to get a drink. So I wouldn't necessarily say it was like for medicinal or for nutritional purposes. It's just like, hey, I'm going out to have a cup of tea. Like this is just, you sitting back, you relaxing, you're like, man, I just need something good to drink. I think this is where this will come into play. But I think I may like white teas, and it's crazy that, I mean, it kind of makes sense. The younger the leaf, the lighter the tea. It's almost like liquor or something like that, for example. Like, you know how they let stuff sit in proof or in barrels for years and years and years, like Louis XIII. I think they have to let that sit for at least 50 years. But over time, that smokiness, that depth of flavor, it builds. So here it's like, okay, young leaf, didn't spend as much time growing. You have a light, airy tea. Something that's pretty cool as well is that if you actually pour more of this tea, so this was my first cup, but if you pour more of the tea, it actually ends up being a bit darker the second time around than the first time around. So like I said, as all of those flavors sit in there and they grow and they steep, the flavor enhances too, but that also attunes to the color as well. But first episode, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this first episode. We popped it off, like I said, in Lanesborough Hotel. This is an iconic tea spot in London. It's a Bridgerton theme. I know a lot of y'all watch the show. I got informed from Ayana that, oh, Bridgerton is the show. So if y'all love Bridgerton, you love tea, if you wanna come along with me along my tea journey to learn, educate, and enjoy some of the best teas around the world, come along. I love to have you. I think this will be really nice, and you guys get to see another side. All right, y'all, so you know I had to pour my last and final cup of tea. But again, you guys enjoyed this, you guys want to see more of this, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications button so you guys don't miss any JayTea Time videos. You never know what we're going to talk about, you never know where we're going to be, you never know what we're going to be drinking. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this cup of tea, and I'll see y'all again soon for JayTea Time.
Wrist, water, reach, water, bitch, on wanna, come on, hey.